So delighted to have Andy Gill from Braithwaite here. So Andy, you work in the commercial sector. Can you give me some examples of success for companies?
Sure. I've been very involved in the past 15 or so years in the defence sector and in the power generation sector. And a particular example really is I work with a European energy producer and have been doing now for about 12 years. And the work has evolved quite significantly over that time in terms of its focus and its purpose. We started working with the organisation when they were needing to get out of coal-fired electricity production, and they were choosing to change the try to change the mindset of very established plant directors from being independent, autonomous, very high status, often in their local communities, directors of a plant, which sometimes, occasionally, their father ran. They were almost entirely male, almost entirely in their late 50s, and almost entirely sceptical of what a British organisation in general and a British guy stood at the front could possibly offer. So the focus of that initial piece was around considering yourself as a business leader, developing relationships where you felt able to support your colleagues doing something different. And that changed very radically really over the past few years. So after about 3 or 4 years of that work, the pandemic happened.
Yep.
You still need to keep the lights on in Dusseldorf. So, you know, those plants were running at full tilt, but you had all the social isolation. And there were unfortunately a couple of examples where people were abandoned is a bit strong, but certainly got to the stage of isolation and tragedies occurred. So our work changed really into building conversations where people could talk openly, honestly about the pressures they were under, what they were doing about that, and in that way gain some support from colleagues. So quite a different focus really, but sometimes the same teams that we're working with.
I mean, I've been very impressed by your facilitators. What kind of backgrounds do they have?
Again, it's pretty varied really. If we take the group that have been working on the MBA program that we work together with, they're people as wide-ranging as change agents in organisations, through to expedition leaders in the outdoors, through to ex-social workers, through a whole
and
variety.
They're all very
of people.
committed. They're not doing it just for the money. They
No, by
get
no
paid,
means. It's become because it's such a large group. There's usually about 14 of us, and we've been working together for a long time. There's a real people look forward to coming to that event and to working together with their colleagues. And it's heady stuff, really. You know.
No, I've been delighted to watch Braithwaite, what you do for us, and also what you do with external organisations. So thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you.